A joint bulletin from multiple federal agencies is warning of violence in the U.S. on the one-year mark of Hamas's October 7th attack on Israel. The warning, obtained by CBS News, was issued by the FBI, Department of Homeland Security, and National Counterterrorism Center to local law enforcement, and it was sent on Wednesday night. It reads that the conflict, quote, may be a motivating factor for violent extremists and hate crime perpetrators to engage in violence or threaten public safety. CBS News Homeland Security and Justice reporter Nicole Sganga joins us now from Washington. Nicole, so what should we take away from this new intelligence bulletin? And is it under effect now or on the actual date of the 7th of October?
Well, John, when the system has been blinking red for months and a heightened threat environment really becomes the new normal, it can be difficult to sort of separate the signal from the noise. But what this new threat bulletin does is it acknowledges that anniversaries and high holidays, which we're in now, may be a motivating factor for violent extremists and hate crime perpetrators to engage in violence or threaten public safety. And since October 7th, we've really seen a spike in the number of hate crimes and violent extremists plotting to target Jewish, Muslim, or Arab institutions, synagogues, mosques, large public gatherings. Law enforcement is well aware that perpetrators might view this anniversary as an opportunity to conduct another high-profile attack. Another concern, hoax threats or swatting, because they not only instill fear in vulnerable communities, but they really drain precious law enforcement resources. This is important, though. What this bulletin does not do is discourage individuals from attending services at their place of worship or gathering with family for the high holidays. It does urge local law enforcement right now to remain vigilant, to ensure officers on the ground are aware of indicators of extremist violence, and to encourage outreach to faith-based groups that might need additional resources at this time.
As we've been reporting, and everybody else has as well, the conflict overseas is changing daily. It's getting worse. So how might those attacks, and the Iranian ballistic missile attack, what does intelligence say about this new phase and how that might affect these warnings?
John, this is interesting. A senior DHS official told me just yesterday that U.S. intelligence analysts don't really have a crystal clear assessment just yet of what these recent developments mean for the U.S. homeland, that despite the ongoing nature of this conflict overseas, we're still in the earliest days of trying to understand Iranian intentions. But the U.S. has assessed and continues to assess that Iran has a global capability, a pool of proxies it can draw from to target U.S. interests around the world, and that it certainly has the capacity to engage with individuals here inside the United States that could inspire violence. And when it comes to the anniversary, the bulletin also warns that foreign terrorist organizations have been pushing out media that compares what happened a year ago on October 7th to the 9/11 attacks, that encourages lone attackers to use simple tactics, firearms, Molotov cocktails, vehicle ramming against Western targets in retaliation for deaths in Gaza. That is of particular concern to federal law enforcement because lone attackers often leave federal investigators with very few breadcrumbs, very few dots to connect. And for that reason, the FBI and DHS have also doubled down on their efforts to reach out to some of these faith communities and encourage reporting of any suspicious behavior on the streets and also online.
Nicole Sganga, thank you.
Thank you.